Today, I'm going to be reacting to her story. I know this might sound familiar from his story, but today I'm going to be watching her story. Look, he has 2.06 million subscribers. You only have 1,000. You have to subscribe. But you don't even watch my videos. I know this video is probably going to get like 8 views. So right now we are going to be watching her shot, and we're going to watch the first one, which is They Took Me Away. We're going to watch this and see how they took him away.
I was working as a journalist in a war-torn country when a hand twice my size closed around my camera lens. The man towered over me. Women do not photograph men in this country. I held up my press badge while my fingers shook. I have a journalist visa. I'm just documenting, that's all. Across the square, 3 men with rifles stopped to watch us. He pried the camera out of my hands, held it at arm's length, dropped it, and brought his boot down. My heart dropped because I was isolated, and nobody in that market is going to help an American woman. He made a call without taking his eyes off me, and the men with rifles grinned ear to ear. 10 minutes later, an army truck pushed through the crowd, and 5 soldiers climbed out. All of them were staring straight at me. One stripped my bag and passport, while another zip-tied my wrists. Where are you taking me? For what? Taking pictures? They carried me into the car and started driving, and I knew they weren't going to answer any more questions. When we stopped, the big man leaned close for the first time since the market. He pulled me out and dragged me behind the store. But when we were alone, he whispered, "I'm on your side, but you need to pretend to be mad at each other, because if the soldiers find out I want to protect you, they'll kill us both." I gulped hard, but before I could respond, he dragged me back to the car and I screamed, "You crushed my camera, you animal!" When I got in, 5 soldiers laughed. "The American should be killed." He smiled. "I agree." The truck stopped at a ravine at dusk and they dragged me out. The big man racked his rifle. "I do this alone." The youngest one crossed his arms. "I want to watch." My eyes widened and I walked to the edge with the barrel in my back. Bang! I heard a shot and the man immediately whispered, "Drop to the floor now." I lay there lifeless, doing my best to be fake dead. The young man crossed his arms. Good. They walked to their car and drove away, and I had no idea how I was going to get back home.
Yo, this is kind of sick, though. Bro, this one has the voice of a girl, but you know the other one has the voice of oh my god. You know the other one has the voice of a guy, and I has the voice of a girl. Bro, this makes it more interesting. You need to check this out. We are going to be watching I Covered Up My Chicken Pot.
I woke up covered in itchy red spots and I froze. It was chicken pox. I stroked my chin because I needed a way to cover them. Otherwise, Mom wouldn't let me go to Ava's playdate. I tiptoed into her bathroom and caked her foundation over every spot I could reach. It looked a little orange on me, but I figured it had to be good enough to convince her. But when Mom knocked an hour later, her palm hit my forehead the second the door opened. "You're burning up, baby, and your color's wrong." I hugged my backpack. "Nope, I'm fine, Mom. You're being dramatic. Let's get going." She grabbed her big work bag and carried me into the car instead. "We're going to urgent care first. It's the one I work at, so I know they're nice people." I nervously kicked my feet against the chair in front of me because I had no idea what the doctor was going to say. When we got there, the intake nurse waved us in. "Morning, Fiona." She pressed 2 fingers along my belly, hit a spot under my waistband, and I flinched. The color drained from his face. "I think it might be appendicitis. We're going to run some tests, and if they come out positive, we're going to cut her open and perform surgery straight away." I completely froze, and the doctor drew a dotted line curve around my belly button where she was planning to cut me open. I jumped out of my seat. "No, no, look!" I pulled up my sleeve and wiped it against the pillow to get rid of the makeup. "It's chicken pox. I covered it with your makeup for Ava's playdate. Please don't cut me open." Mom sat on the edge of my bed and smiled. "Finally, took you long enough." I tilted my head in confusion, and she explained, "Baby, you were orange in your doorway, in my foundation. There was never any surgery. I just wanted to teach you a lesson." I gasped because I thought I'd been tricking my mom all morning, when really, she'd been the one letting me. "So, can I still go to Ava's?" Mom turned her phone around to show me a photo of Ava in bed, covered in the same spots as me. "Her mom called yesterday, sweetheart. There was never a playdate either. Don't lie to me again." She reached into the work bag and set the pink calamine medicine bottle for chickenpox on my blanket, packed before we ever left the house.
So she woke up with a chicken pox. Then I think she was trying to like lie to her mom, but her mom did the reverse thing. Okay, let's just watch this to make sure. So they're going to be watching She Said I Wasn't Cinderella. Bro, that Cinderella cartoon was like an old made in the 90s. Okay.
A mom yanked her daughter out of my Cinderella photo line in 105-degree heat and announced to the whole crowd that I was too sweaty and gross to be a real princess. I instantly clenched my fists because I'd been baking in a velvet ball gown all morning and I wanted to give her a piece of my mind. But when I looked at her daughter, she whispered, "I didn't even get to show you the curtsy bow that I practiced." So while her mom called for the manager, I kept my hands folded and my smile on because I couldn't be the one who made her magical day even worse. A manager in in a red polo jogged over, but the mom spun on him before he could open his mouth. Do you know what it took to get here? 3 years on a Make-A-Wish list? 3 years? She jabbed a finger at her daughter, who was now curled up on the curb, waiting for all this to be over. She has leukemia. This is her last good summer, and your princess won't even stop sweating for long enough to smile at her and make this trip worth our time. My smile dropped, and my manager asked if I wanted to take the rest of the day off, but I shook my head because I knew exactly what to do. I knelt down until the girl and I were eye to eye, then reached up and pulled the blonde wig off my head to show I was bald underneath. The whole line went silent, and the mom's hand flew up over her mouth. I looked the girl in the eyes. I sweat like this because my body never cooled down after my chemo. I had what you have. I know what it's like to sit in that hospital bed and wait for the one day when everything finally feels okay. Her mom sank down onto the curb with both hands over her mouth, shaking, and the same crowd she'd just turned against me was looking at her now. But her daughter wasn't looking at any of them. She was looking at me, smiling for the first time since she got in line. Mommy, she's the realest princess here. I took my phone camera out to take our photo together. No, you
Well,
are.
that's iPhone 17. Bro, don't do that's iPhone 17. Bro, let's see. Okay, we're going to watch. My mom changed my wedding.
I walked into my wedding venue and started crying sad
Okay.
tears because it was filled with lilies, but my mother angrily told me, I did this for you. The sunflowers you wanted were trashy. Just as I was about to respond, I specifically didn't want lilies. My husband walked in and called them beautiful. My mother snarled, see, again I'm right. You're wrong. This is why I ignore your decisions. Right before the wedding, I walked up to her and the florist to talk, but my mom pulled out a pre-made card from her pocket and gave it to me. Stop crying. You won't even remember the flowers at your wedding. No one will. But you see, my husband remembered. He genuinely believed lilies were my favorite and brought me fresh ones every day on our honeymoon. At first, I was annoyed, but my husband only wanted to make me happy, and in bringing me the lilies filled the hole my mother left in my heart with his love. The lilies went from a symbol of being ignored to a symbol of being loved and paid attention to.
Damn. Okay, guys, this is going to be end of today's video. If you want to react to any other thing, you have to subscribe. Even though you all doesn't watch my video. But those that watch, just please subscribe. Please, I am begging you.